All right, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for this beautiful Friday, September 25th of 2020. This is George Papps of Trade Pro Academy. Hope you guys are having a great start to the morning, afternoon, evening. I don't know where the heck you are, but wherever the heck you are, I hope you're having a good one anyways. This theme down here is this little thingamajiggy, a diffuser. It's lemon at the moment. Actually, lemon and sweet orange. It smells pretty good. Very relaxing. All right, let's rock and roll today. We got a pretty short morning market update. Morning, Edgar. Craig, good morning to you as well on YouTube. We all trade the ES primarily. Calvin on YouTube, good morning as well. Anyone in the chat? Let's talk about a few things. I think the only key notable item overnight is this Mnuchin testimony and then what it's kind of created as a result. So yesterday he said the president and I, Steve Mnuchin, that is Treasury Secretary, said the president and I want more support. He told that to the Senate Banking Committee in their testimony yesterday. He said, I've probably spoken to Nancy Pelosi 15 or 20 times in the last few days on coronavirus relief, and we've agreed to continue to have discussions about the CARES Act. I want the phone call logs. I don't believe it. I'm just kidding. 15 to 20 times is pretty specific. All right. We'll hopefully soon come with something to the table. He said very soon, showing you where our money would be spent, said Pelosi. All right. And then now the House Democrats are preparing for a new relief package. It's a smaller one than the prior one that they wanted of 3.4 or 3.5 trillion. It's expected to cost about 2.4 trillion, significant savings there. What's a couple trillion? Which would include enhanced unemployment insurance, direct payments to American citizens, and also the Paycheck Protection Program for small business loan funding, right? The one that was defrauded quite heavily last time around. Going to get another one of those, and an aid to airlines and restaurants. I think it's a good idea for a new stimulus bill. This corona situation isn't looking the best at the moment. I don't know if there's going to be any more lockdowns in the U.S. And in Canada, but I do know in the Europe they are starting to do some lockdown measures. All right, so I mean it's just interesting to follow. Like I said, we don't discuss corona on this channel because it's too controversial for the YouTube audience for some reason. The trading room handles it just fine and makes money off the information, but for YouTube, for some darn reason, we can't handle it. I don't know. I've tried so many different times. All right, and so that's where we stand. I don't think this thing has a shot in heck getting passed through the Senate. I don't think anything happens to this bill, and I think the market kind of is reflecting that, right? Today we're down to 32.06, half on the overnight lows on the S&P 500 futures on the ES. Below their prior lows are at 98 even, below the 3,200 key support. A lot of this is driven by upside on the dollar index. If you guys don't know why gold and equities and even cryptos are down all at the same time, it has to do with the dollar index. It's an exodus out of positions, it's out of risk, and you're going into safe havens and safety, which is your US dollar. All right. For frame of reference, the dollar index is trading as high as it has been in the last 2 months and it did put in a new high today on the high. It currently isn't there, but it is pushing higher and moving up. All right. Look at 96 even. That's probably a level that it's looking to kind of get to, 96 to 95 half. And if the dollar continues to push upward, even though right now it seems to be in overbought territory, we could stay there until you and I go broke. So don't fight it just because of the worst thing I've ever seen in my life is people doing positions off of indicators. My indicator says that my stochastics are overbought. I'm going to short it. Good luck. If you know how the stochastics really work, it could stay up there for a long time and still go up a lot, right? So anywho, what I'm saying is this US dollar is climbing upward. I think it's got momentum to the 95 halves, which means we could ultimately see some more downside in equities and in gold. And I think on a Friday, the market's going to get a little giddy. I think we close it up into probably the 32.70s, get up there until the yesterday high, Friday high is 68.25, and we see where we go from there. I got a put position. I'll probably be closing today myself. I took half at the 25s. 32.25s, and then I'm going to see if I could take the other half off today because I don't know. I think next week we get a little bit of a rebound Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I could get them cheaper again when volatility is a little bit lower. Right now, when volatility is high, I want to get paid on long premium on my option plays. All right, today's markets, Japan's up 0.5%, Hong Kong's down 0.3%, China's down 0.1 as well, India's up 2.3%. If you guys want, by the way, make a comment in the YouTube video. I'll create a little video about the explanation of why I did those puts, what you could learn from it from next time, and then where I closed them out. I'll do it once I close them. If you guys want, if not, I'm not going to do it. In Europe at midday, London's down 0.7%. Paris is down 1.9%. Frankfurt's also down 2% this morning. All right, the stocks European 600 index, the banking index. So the stocks is the European indices, but the 600 banks is the one that has the 600 banks. All right, traders are not very creative people. They name things very straightforward. All right, it dropped to an all-time low. All right, ever. So let that sink in. European banks are absolutely getting destroyed. All right, there's a lot weighing down on them. Low interest rates, hard to make money. All right, there's also the allegations of fraud and crime proceed embezzling, which is money laundering. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff is kind of weighing down on them, and it isn't helping. And they're at an all-time low on the banking sector in Europe from the index perspective. Very interesting. All right, futures in the U.S. Dow was down 1%, S&P down the same, Nasdaq down a little bit less, 0.6, suggesting maybe we get a little bit of a tech rally early on in the morning. Crude oil is down almost a percentage point. It was holding above the 40 marker. Gold is down 0.7%, and Bitcoin is up 1.8, back in the mid 10,000s. Bitcoin, after a little bit of upside surge, has gotten back to a sideways consolidation range there. All right, dollar index is trading at highs, like I mentioned, not seen since mid-July, and that's putting some of the pressure on other risk assets. Keep an eye out on that today. I think if we could start to roll over, we could get a little bit of a rip in equities on a buy stop release. All right, durable goods came out this morning. Feds Williams is speaking at the moment. And then at 1 p.m., we have Baker Hughes rig count. And Feds Williams is speaking again at 3:10 p.m. on young adult perspectives on COVID-19 job market. Love to hear that one. Right? Not 3:10 p.m. I ain't going to be at the computer on a Friday. Okay, you guys take it easy this morning. Give the market a chance early on. Let it sit and consolidate before you jump in. You don't want to be chasing this thing. Chasing is not how you make money, at least consistently for the long term. You got to have a plan. You got to have levels. And you got to have trade ideas. All right, let me read some of the comments here on YouTube. This dip is the best thing since March. New York, I'm guessing you're trying to get long. New York is still talking about some areas. Just a simple question: what would move the market and where? That's not a simple question. That's the hardest question you could ever ask. Nobody will tell you that. No one has an answer for that. If they do, they're lying. If any one person knew where the market was going, it wouldn't get there. I think, Farkas, the thing you want to try to do is create a strategy that isn't dependent on you guessing market direction, and more so on reading the real time and assessing and making high probability, low risk decisions. That's where the money is at, rather than guessing. Because if you're just guessing, you might be right, but the next time you're not, you lose a ton of money. Oh, it was a joke. Damn it. I missed the joke. Sorry, brother. Sorry, man. Sometimes through text, I bet if we were having a beer, I would know it's a joke. Or maybe you have that kind of dry humor. I have friends like that. I hate it. I don't know whether they're joking or not. Are you trading the micro E-mini futures options? No, Craig, I haven't traded the micro options yet. I like the SPY options, and I'm going to let the micros settle in a little bit, see what the spreads are like. I'm not jumping in yet. Edgar, this is called the Vitruvi. I don't have an Amazon link to it, so I won't get paid if you buy it. Just go on Vitruvi and get it. It's a Canadian company. Just look for a diffuser. It's really good. You have like different essential oils. It's calming. Makes you a great trader. You're most welcome, Dan. I appreciate it. You too. Have a fantastic weekend. Short the market. Debojit's been paying me well, brother. 5-figure trade on that one. So I think it's hard to say it's not the right strategy. But who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe I cash out and it rips. Maybe the market's giving me one more chance. Good stuff. You guys take care. Send you love, joy, and happiness to you and your beautiful families. I'll see you on Monday. I got to open up the trading room. Love you guys. USA. Let's cover oil later. We got to open up the trading room. Actually, we're covering oil right now in the trading room with our oil desk manager on the futures front. And he's going to set some levels and trade ideas. But we don't host that on YouTube. That's for the trading room. Set levels, trades, and then we follow through on them throughout the room. See you in there. You should check it out. You get 14-day money back guarantee. It's good for you. All right, my brother. You have a great weekend. To you and your family, all you guys on YouTube. Love you all. We'll see you on Monday. Take care and be good. All right. I will bail you out, but only for petty crimes. Love you guys. Ciao.